love about your dad, he didn't mind sharing those secrets and educating people because it's all about knowledge. And I think, if we could get our people to see that, that's what I'm so glad about this book. And y'all need to go get this book if y'all don't have it. Go on Amazon, go to your bookstores, go get it because today is this man's birthday. We celebrate him, and for me to be able to be on live with his daughter and being able to let other people see that life wasn't easy for him. When you read the book, you're going to realize that he had to build. When people look at people of our magnitude, that his whole thing was, why should white guys have all the fun? And I mean, that's really like, why shouldn't we be successful? Why we have to live in poverty? But we have to put the work in because that's what your dad is. I mean, when you look at Reginald Lewis, this man really put the work in. Like,
so. That's one of the big lessons of the book. So for people who don't know, he was born in 1942, black man, black boy, but when America was segregated, right? Yeah. So he lived in a segregated world. He had black Little League, right? Yeah. Black neighborhood, couldn't go to the stores, stores in the main downtown, everything, right? And he went to a black, what was then called, to a black college, Virginia State. But when he was graduating, that's when integration started. So he was able to go to, then a white school, a school up in the north, Harvard Law School.
Yes.
And that's where he wanted to be because he'd always wanted to be a lawyer, right? So he was there as part of the first black people from the South, black men from the South, to go to Harvard. And it's there that he went, and in the book, you see all the things that happened there. I won't go into that. But from there, that's when he went to Wall Street, and he became a lawyer. So this was all in the 1960s, right? Like, as racist as the world is today, it was so much more racist then.
But look what he was able to do.
And what he was able to do.
So we shouldn't have no excuses now. We shouldn't have excuses. Like, this man paved the way with about what he done. He didn't let it stop him. Like, he was able to go to a black school. Then he wanted to sit on the other side. How do white guys think? What do they do? Are they building the empire? What it takes? But our first thing that we have to stop is a culture. So when he got into the grocery business and was able to take over what people didn't think that he could do, I look at it now because people always ask me. So when I show people, we got cereals. I show them the Hootie Hoos. The first thing they say is, is it healthy? I'm saying, okay, we already spending trillions of dollars on cereal and none of us own it. Give me a chance to get in there and then give you some healthy alternatives if that's what you want. Then we can get into the Whole Foods. But first, let's get, as an African American, let us get some shelving space first.
Exactly. Black-owned businesses and product. And the book is Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? And you talked about the grocery business. So to skip forward, he was a lawyer. He worked hard. Eventually, he worked hard for 20 years as a lawyer. But then he went and started buying companies. He saved up a lot, working, and then did these corporate takeovers. And started buying businesses. It's called growing by corporate acquisition. It's finance and getting
debt. That's what I want to teach the people that's white. That we got to think outside the box. Me and James talked about this the other day. Taking companies public, being able to take over the stock market.
Exactly, having a stock.
Yes. Me and my son, families coming together and building an empire to create wealth, not just to build riches, to be able to create wealth.
Create wealth with assets. So I grew up. I was 12 when my dad died, and I was 8. I was 8 when he bought TLC Beatrice International. This was It was a chain of grocery stores, right,
Yes.
Master P. But it was a lot more than grocery stores. When he bought it, it was 61 brands in 31
That's what
different
I'm
companies.
talking about.
It was a potato chip company
Yes.
in Ireland. It was a bottling company in Belgium. There was a Thailand like water bottling company in Spain.
Yes.
So when you talk about family and assets, and I share these things not to, because I just want to expose people that this is possible and what it's
Yes.
like. So he took me on trips to his factories. Yeah, so I was with him and he was visiting his employees, and I got to and he taught me. He taught me what business is like. So yeah, it's about owning products, and it's
Yes.
about owning companies.
Yes.
It's about being a teacher. It's about being an employer.
Yes.
It's about creating value. Yeah. It was called Franprix, the French grocery stores. And the book is Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun?
Yes.
And it's that fun of ownership.
Exactly.
Right?
It's so think about this, right? When you talk about ownership, we know everybody can't be a boss, and it's not for everybody to own something.
That's true.
You do need workers. Everybody got to play their role. Your dad had a great team, but if you're gonna be the boss, you have to make sacrifices, and you have to be able to not only see the mustard seed, you got to be able to see the tree. And those are visionaries. That's what your dad were, a visionary. And a lot of people can't see that. Even like for us to be where we at today, people still don't realize that to go do some of the things your dad did, or even with the cereals, to go to be able to go and acquire other companies. That's the way we used to think. So I was looking at even in the music business. I was watching the guy that owned. He put a lot of guys out to Atlantic Records. What was the guy that did the deal for 200? Yeah.
But helping other people start businesses and grow their businesses. You made a great point about employees and also still working. And this is very true. And I say this that my dad got a job out of school, and he worked his entire life. He started off delivering papers, right?
Yes.
And then he was a bus boy.
Yes.
And man, what kind of busboy was he? He was an amazing busboy.
He was the best he could be.
He was the best busboy he could freaking be. And you know what the maitre d' said? The maitre d' was like, "Come back. We'll promote you to what job." And it's when you're good at your job that you're going to be able to have the skills to start a business.
So, like they say in the Bible, God will trust you with small, and then to be able to trust you with plenty, to be fruitful. And what I was saying, I wanted to make this thing because I know a lot of people always ask me about the music industry and how I started from that and the crossover. So they always think, well, P, you got all this success and money now. That's why you're able to create this. No, because it's not about that. It's about what you love, what you're passionate about, the team you pick. And now it's not about just being me, but the partners. And me and James, we talk about this all the time, saying the relationships that we have, our circle is small, but it's people that don't mind working and doing their job and playing their part and playing their role. I was looking at the music industry with like you said, why should white guys have all the fun? I looked at Mike Carrington, this guy from Atlantic Records, and he brought all these guys and he put them on a distribution deal. Then 8 years later, he closed out a deal and got $288 million off of these guys' talent. My thing is, if we start educating and people start listening, that they can see that you can go do that your own and go walk in 8 years and go close those type of deals. It's possible for people that look like us with self-work, and he didn't mind taking his time, getting to where he needed to be at till he could build up to controlling the narrative. And that's what he did with the companies that he had. And I think people, when they talk about ownership, you're also talking about having trust, being able to build an atmosphere where everybody can be successful everybody can be a part of the team, because I think as us, as African Americans, there's a lot of self-hate to where you don't want to see somebody outdo you. And I look at all the people that I didn't help. If I ever came back to them, now they got financial advisors, they got all these people. I've never had that. I've always been the boss, so if I want to help somebody, I'm going to help them. I'm going to pull them up. And I think that's what I love about owning your own business and being your own boss, because you can do what you want to do. Now, if you thinking like a worker because you're uneducated, because they got some people that got a lot of money but still live like workers because they're uneducated. Wisdom and knowledge is what we need to take our game to the next level, and that's what I love what Reginald Lewis did. He learned the business from being a lawyer. He understood that, so he know everything that he needed the legal way to know. But it took time to realize when he got into the grocery business how to acquire all those other brands inside that grocery system. And that's what I'm being able to think and understand, see beyond what they want us to see. Because I look at Famous Amos. I mean, it's a guy that had it all that could. I mean, they sold his company for $2.6 billion, and I don't even think he got a couple $1 million. Which that's a sad case, because I look up to this guy. I mean, he created something from before we get an opportunity to really see the fruits of these ideas.
Yeah. It is. There's some really sad stories about successful entrepreneurs, successful inventors who who weren't who weren't able to, who lost control of their businesses, and it can feel so unfair as Black people. So because my dad was Reginald Lewis and has this book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? I've been speaking to Black business people like my whole life, and so I've heard a lot about how hard it is to get respect, how hard it is to employ people, and how hard it is to find lawyers that you can trust, accountants that you can trust. And with someone like Famous Amos, he was the inventor, right? He's the cookie guy. And one of the things is that often that person does end up screwed, to be honest. And so it's important for people like you, Master P, to be that mentor and to come and help people who are artists. Because not everyone cares about making a lot of money. Wants to be a businessman and become super rich, and that's great too. But what they should have is respect. And too often Black people haven't been treated with respect, and be around people that they trust so they can make their art. And that's why businessmen like you, like my dad, and like the many other fans of Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun, are so important, because you can be there in the community to give that advice.
My thing is, our people have to be able to trust the process and be able to look at people like us and say, okay, if we're willing to give that advice to you, accept it and don't act like you know everything. That was my greatest strength. I don't know everything. If I don't know something, I'm going to find somebody that do. But I'm going to just a judgment, but I'm also going to keep educating myself, because I need to learn. I want to keep educating myself. I want to know more. And I think that's what the successful people is. They are always students of the game. Some of these people think that they are know-it-alls, and just because they have a little money, and they don't realize, anybody can get money. But I think when you understand, even what white guys have been through, in the circle they put around them, when they lose it, they get back up. That person is a hustler. You know they're going to get back up. But it's harder for a Black man to get back up, knowing that. But my whole thing is, when I feel like I'll never lose because I got $1 billion worth of knowledge, And if you feel like you have $1 billion worth of knowledge, you always learn to get better. It's so everything is a learning lesson. It's not a loss.
Yes.
And so that's how I look at life. I don't look at it like, oh, I might lose in this. I might lose over there, but I'm not looking. I'm saying, okay, maybe I lost this little money to get better, to understand this. I tell people all the time, don't just jump in the stock market. You don't know stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a house, buy a smaller house before you go buy a bigger house. And so you can learn on the way. And I just think we have to start thinking playing chess instead of checkers, because athletes and entertainers, what they teach us is, oh yeah, well, they pamper you and show you that you're successful, but then they take it away from you because they know you don't have the education. And that's how these financial advisors and all these other, agents or whatever, if you don't know their job. So I tell people, I realize this: if you're going to be successful, you need to learn everybody's job. Important.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why being the boss isn't for everyone, because it's hard to learn everyone's job. So for people, I wanted to say that I'm on Instagram at the Christina99, and for people, I see a lot of people commenting that they've read Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun and they're buying the book. Thank you. So on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing something funny, which is I'm cleaning out my attic here. So this isn't my house. This is my family house, right? So up in the attic is all kinds of stuff, including some of my dad's stuff, his papers and other things that have been up there for a long time. So if you care about Reginald, if you're interested in Reginald Lewis things and stuff, if you go and follow me or just follow along, I'm going to be I'll tell you what I found. A few weeks ago, I found something amazing up there. You can find it in my Instagram on my highlights. It's called Attic Silver. So I'm just going to see what's happening up there. I mean, there's the manuscript from his book. Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun, Reginald Lewis.
Yes. No, but you know what I really want to say? Today is your dad's birthday. And I want to celebrate him. He has motivated so many of us. Me and my partner James Lindsay, we always talk about this book, and and we always say, we could quote things from his book to where we're like, man, this reminds us of us. I call James the Willy Wonka of snacks. He just constantly coming up with all kind of product. And the same way with me, we constantly, because we say that, like your dad, all these different products. Why should we only have one product? People always say you're be good at one thing. No, why you can't diversify your portfolio? If you really want to see the big picture, it's all about diversifying your portfolio. But all these things go together because we are so far behind. Think about us being able to get product on the shelves and being able to give back to our communities and our culture. Because if I look at a bunch of these cereal companies, I look at a bunch of these pancake companies, noodle companies, what do they give back to our culture and our community? And that's what I tell you all the time. Before you try to say something negative about the products and all the things, we say trust the product. Make it in the same factories they make it. Why not buy from us? And I think that's the thing that we got to start looking at as a culture, because we're stronger together. And the more we make, the more we give. That's our model. But if we don't have a successful business, how can we help educate the next generation? How can we feed and take care of the elderly? Because that's what my life is about. We can't take this with us. Your dad wasn't able to take it with him, but look at the legacy and the imprint he left on the world that we can follow behind the same path. And that's the blessing that I want to give to this generation. I don't want it just to be us. I want to create so many thousands of millionaires and billionaires, the people that look like us, and be able to keep this legacy going. So it's a movement. That's what I look at.
It's a movement.
It's a movement.
It's a movement. It's about a movement. I totally agree with that. A movement to think about the future. Think that your money it's not about you. It's
Yes.
not for you. It's about the next generation and helping to
Yes.
uplift the people.
Yes.
That's the definition of legacy.
And that's the definition of a real
So,
leader. To be honest with you, a real leader. That's what a leader is. And that's somebody that has passion and a purpose.
Yeah, and helps others and leaves other people better off. That the book, but it's also on Audible. This was published 25 years ago. 25 years ago, and now for the first time, it's on Audible. You can listen to it as an audiobook. It has an amazing narrator. Even if you read it already, it is great to have to listen to. But some people who like audio, and in fact, if you want to, let's see, how do you do it? If you don't want to comment on the post that I made about this IG Live on my Instagram, I'll give away. I can give away some Audible codes.
Yes.
To the first few people who comment. If they want one, yeah.
So y'all go get the book, get the Audible, and I'm gonna tell you guys one thing.
Why should white guys have all the fun?
Yeah, and don't be afraid to grow and change. I think that's so important that, because even you look at my life, get to where I'm at. So if you guys follow me through that process with my music, follow me on this growth process that I'm on where you can help feed your families, because that's what I'm about, being able to feed generations. And so building empires. So follow me on this journey, because this movement is going to be way better. Always look at where you are now. With me and my son, we able to do this. Me and Romeo, we saying, you know what? Let's build something. Y'all for chasing your dreams, your goals. Product outweighs talent. Go get Mr. Reginald Lewis' book. Today is his birthday. We salute him.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on. This is an honor for us to be able to do this. We're gonna do this some more. So I'm gonna keep celebrating today, because he was a wonderful man, and we are inspired by him, and it's like we're not afraid to say it. We're not afraid to say that he inspired us. He opened the doors for us, and we're gonna kick that door open, and we're gonna bring thousands of other entrepreneurs along with us.
Well, with people like you out there teaching the people and reading the book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? You can get at Amazon or where books are sold, and also you can listen to it on Audible. And I'm at the Christina99, THE Christina, CHRISTINA 99. And if you comment, the first 3 people who comment, I'll get you some Audible discount codes. Some free, not just discount. Master P.
Yes, I'll see you. Happy birthday to your dad.
Yeah, happy birthday to my dad. He would have been 78.
Yes.
Still sad. And this is one of his shirts, by the way. He was also very stylish.
Yeah, it looked good on you.
Yeah, see, that's his initials, RFL. He also had stuff